Well, hello again and welcome to my channel. I'm Fraser from Metalworking in France. Just a little video now. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be making these videos. To be quite honest with you, I've been doing this for over 2 years now, and I really haven't had the response that I expected. There are various videos out there doing similar things to me, with no explanation of what's going on. Literally, there are people doing things, little chattering noises in the background, speeded up bits of video, doing various bits and projects, but not actually telling you what's going on. Now, on my videos, I've always tried to explain exactly what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and for what purpose I might be doing a certain operation. For some unknown reason, I don't seem to be getting very many followers. I've got less than 1,000 followers at the moment, and my followers have not increased in the last month, basically. Maybe gained 1 or 2, that's all, in over a month. Now, in 2 years of making these videos, obviously, to produce one of these videos takes quite a bit of time. It slows my work rate down, basically. Whatever job I'm doing, what you see on the video is obviously condensed into a very short period. Whatever job I'm doing probably takes me half as long again as it would if I wasn't videoing it, basically. So obviously making a video is time consuming, which does slow down my work rate a little bit, which it's not a problem. I've quite enjoyed making the videos, and in all honesty, it's been a bit of fun, but I'm not quite sure how much longer I can continue to do this, basically. For some unknown reason, there are people out there with thousands and thousands of followers and doing things that, in my opinion, are not particularly interesting. And even if they are slightly interesting, there's no explanation into why they're doing and what they're doing. So consequently, I'm feeling a little bit disillusioned in YouTube, possibly. I don't know whether YouTube have control over these sort of things. I would imagine they probably do, because it's like any other social media platform. There are administrators who are monitoring what you say, what you do, etc. So they can control what goes out on air, when it goes out on air, how long it's being put out there on the webs, excuse my terminology, but I am a bit of an old git anyway, so technology isn't my best subject. But anyway, so I assume that they can control these things slightly. Nobody has given me much advice, and friends have given me advice as to what I could try doing, various different things, different intros, different captions on my screen at the beginning, and so on and so forth. I've tried all these things. Nothing seems to increase the viewability of my videos. I like to think that most of them are quite interesting, but obviously YouTube don't think they are, because they don't appear to be promoting me, which is a bit disappointing, really, because it would be nice if they did push my videos a little bit. About 18 months ago, I did have one video that was literally not particularly interesting, I didn't think, making some quite thick washers on the lathe, and it spiraled out of all control. I had thousands and thousands of views on it. Ever since then, I'm lucky if I get 400 or 500 views. Quite often it's less than that, 100 or 150 views on a video. So consequently, somebody is controlling this in the background. I may get banned for saying this sort of thing. Perhaps YouTube will kick me out altogether for saying this and basically decrying them. I'm not decrying them in any way whatsoever, at least I don't think I am. I'm just a little bit disappointed and disillusioned in what I think YouTube could be doing to help me with my videos. As I say, there are people out there making videos which are of nothing. They're walking around the street saying, look, I'm walking down this road, oh, and there's a shop, and there's people going in and out of this shop, and they're getting thousands of views. Maybe it's me. Maybe people just don't like the look of me. I've got my enemies, but there you go, haven't we all? Anyway, so I will make a couple more videos. I've got a couple of videos I have actually filmed. I've just got to edit them and publish them on the site, if they get published, that is. I will put them on. If nothing happens in the near future to boost my enthusiasm, then I'm afraid I'm going to have to quit altogether, because it's just not viable for me to continue making these videos, extending my working day, and that's just the actual work that I'm doing on the machines or whatever I'm doing, and that's not even regarding the amount of time I spend on the computer, downloading the information into the computer, editing it, putting it all onto the YouTube site and publishing it. By the time I've done all that, each job is taking me, well, every bit of work I'm doing is practically doubling its time. So, as I say, I can't continue to do this sort of thing if I'm not going to get some sort of support and just basically give me a bit more enthusiasm. Because at the moment, I don't really have a lot of enthusiasm in making these videos now, after 2 years of not actually happening, basically. So anyway, watch for the next couple of videos. Don't miss them, please, and don't disregard them. And if you know somebody who's watching the videos and hasn't subscribed, give him a little kick and say, come on, subscribe to this guy. Give him a bit of support, okay? So anyway, see you in the next couple of videos. Hopefully they won't be the end of my videos, but if they are, I say, anybody that is watching, thank you very much for your support, and thank you for watching. I'm sorry I may have to leave on a sour note, but in the meantime, I hope you enjoy whatever comes along. Okay? So in the meantime, I'll bid you farewell.